Floyd Shivambu, the national organizer of the MK Party and a former leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, is now the target of a social media firestorm. Shivambu posted images of himself wearing MK Party insignia with pride, with the simple phrase, "the MK," serving as the caption. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. All of the responses were not, however, in favor of it. In a critical remark, one social media user said, "You are employed by the business brother of the Zuma family. To be clear about it, by your assistance, a family company is being built." The user's comment hit at the core of the MK Party's public discourse, which has been seen by some as a platform strongly linked with the interests of former President Jacob Zuma's family. The claim that the MK organization, of which Zuma's daughter juliusmalema is a prominent member, is functioning more as a personal endeavor for the Zuma family than as a political organization has found resonance with certain people. The party has drawn notice because of its well-known members, many of whom are said to be devoted to the Zuma family heritage. Though Shivambu's recent pledge of loyalty to the MK Party has drawn criticism, not every comment on his post was negative. "You seem happier with the MK and I'm happy for you," said one user, offering a more optimistic assessment of Shivambu's next political chapter. But among his detractors, the story of Shivambu's purported assistance in furthering the interests of the Zuma family continues to be a major talking point. Many were startled when Shivambu, a very vociferous leader in the EFF, left the party and joined the MK Party. His most recent post, in which he is shown wearing MK Party gear, shows his unwavering support for the cause. But the debate regarding the organization's goals and connections is probably not going to end. The issue still stands. Is the MK Party a genuine political movement, or is it just the Zuma family's tool for influence, as some have suggested? Once more, President Cyril Ramaphosa has seen serious defeats for the African National Congress, ANC. In recent times, especially after the MK Party, MKP, headed by Jacob Zuma, gained substantial traction in the elections. The ANC's poor showing in the municipal elections has exacerbated internal divides and raised concerns about the effectiveness of the leadership. The African National Congress, ANC, garnered just 42% of the vote in the most recent municipal elections, a significant decline from its prior position. Numerous causes, including as general discontent with service delivery, accusations of corruption, and continued party infighting, are blamed for this decrease. An increasing number of ANC supporters have voiced their dissatisfaction, indicating that the party is deviating from its core beliefs and ideals. By contrast, the MKP has become a significant force in politics by capitalizing on the disenchantment of former ANC supporters. The MKP has grown under Jacob Zuma's direction by appealing to people nostalgia for an era when they thought the ANC was more morally upright and focused on local problems. MKP has successfully presented itself as a respectable alternative for anyone unhappy with the direction the ANC is going. Many South Africans, especially those in rural regions who feel abandoned by the present government, have found resonance in Zuma's speech, which emphasizes the need to return to the party's basic liberation beliefs. The MKP's recent success may also be linked to its successful grassroots mobilization tactics, which have enabled them to establish strong connections with local communities. The MKP's increasing power directly threatens Ramaphosa's authority, since it suggests that the ANC's support base may be splitting. Many observers predict that the ANC may suffer even more severe defeats in next elections if it does not resolve its internal problems and mend fences with its supporters. The impression that the MKP is gaining strength raises the possibility that Ramaphosa's leadership will be called into greater doubt, which might result in demands for an ANC leadership transition. Furthermore, the significance of the MKP's ascent goes beyond electoral outcomes. It calls into question the ANC's historical narrative from the ground up. The ANC may have to reevaluate its stance on matters like social justice, land reform, and economic inequality as a result of the MKP's growing influence on party policy choices. To sum up, the MK Party is becoming more and more influential, while the ANC is seeing a significant drop in popularity. This raises questions about President Ramaphosa's ability to govern. The ANC's continuous battle for relevance and support from voters highlights how important reflection and change are to the party's chances of becoming South Africa's dominant political force again.